Hi. Hi. So, what made you want to start this blog?
I was bored.
So, what do you get out of being a paramedic?
Well, I definitely get satisfaction knowing that my form of living is to literally help people out in their times of need. And sometimes, I can take great pride and go home with great satisfaction knowing that I might have actually made a significant difference in someone's life. So, most of the time, it seems like we're still, running around in circles. But every now and then, I do have the chance to make a direct difference. When you see that patient turn around, the patient who's having a very severe asthma attack, or the patient who's basically drowning in her own fluid in her lungs. And so within a 10-15 minute ambulance ride, we as paramedics, or me as a paramedic, can see that patient do a full turnaround. And this patient who could not even sit straight, let alone talk, because this patient was having such a hard time breathing. And by the time, 8 to 10 minutes later, after we arrive at the ER, these doctors can't even believe what we're telling them. We're telling them how severe the patient was. And now the patient is talking full sentences, breathing fine, sitting up straight, laughing, smiling, thanking us. And, we're there and we're telling the doctor, listen, this patient was on the brink of death. And now no longer.
Interesting. So, who's this making all the noise? It's your boy Koa. He wants to be part of the film. So, we will record him. Hi, Koa. Hello. What do you love most about running?
Well, the number one thing I love most about running is a sense of freedom that you get when you're running. And in order to feel that sense of freedom, you can't just pick up and run if you've never run before. You have to be in a reasonable shape, at least relative to what you want to do. So whether that means going for a brisk walk, going for a jog, or going for an actual run, when you're able to do those things, relatively easily, then you can find the enjoyment in it. So for me, it's a sense of freedom. Also I'm able to see how far my mind and body can go, and I have the opportunity then to break that barrier, break that limit. So every time I decide, every time I think that life is getting boring again, and there are no more challenges left, I can always count on running, because if one day I did 5 miles, then next week I can challenge myself to do 10 miles, and so forth and so on. So I can always have the opportunity to strive to reach and break a new limit.
Why do you choose running and not any other sport?
Well, because I love running. And I especially love trail running and mountain running, because I'm in there, because first of all, I'm surrounded by nature, and I love nature. I love the peace and solitude I find in nature. And I love, being basically solo, alone, by myself, with just myself and the dogs. And it's my getaway, it's my escape from reality.
Do you feel like more people should be involved in running?
Well, if you like
on
running,
the trail?
If you like running, then pick whichever platform you like, whether it's on the treadmill, whether it's in the gym, whether it's the elliptical, or whether it's anything. I mean, if you have a reason, or if you have the ambition to start moving around, running is great, but it's not for everybody. You have to pick your own style. You have to pick your own medium.